What's up, everyone? Give me 1 second. I'm trying to get this fixed. All right, what's going on, guys? How y'all doing this morning? Got big Marcus in the building. Marcus, good morning, good morning, good morning. Appreciate you being here, bro. Appreciate everyone else in the building. So today we are going off the hip. I have no tags for you guys this morning. So I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna look down the DraftKings board, and I'm just gonna pick out games. That's what I'm gonna do. We're not gonna talk about every game, but I'm gonna pick out the ones that I think that I can give you guys good advice in, or just the marquee games of the day, and we'll talk about those. Obviously, we'll hit the NBA. NBA, I'm fine with. I can talk the NBA, and then we'll talk about Monday Night Football, and I'll get you guys up out of here. Um, so we killed it yesterday. I'm just going to say that right now. If you were in yesterday's stream, when we did the show with Chef Parlay, first of all, she dropped some really good picks. If you guys were just paying attention close enough and listening, she dropped some really solid touchdown props. Um, and I shit y'all not. I think out of the entire NFL slate yesterday, I think we got like two games wrong. Like we called out almost a perfect day. Problem was that did not sync over to my VIP too well. I had a really bad weekend, man. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I'm always 100% with you guys, transparent. I had a terrible, terrible weekend, man. I'm going to literally have to deposit today in order to keep up. And it sucks because I literally withdrew on Thursday. Like I took out of my account on Thursday from DraftKings. And it sucks because now I'm going to have to put it back in because I got absolutely waxed this weekend. So trying to bounce back, man. But hey, for the show, we've been killing it. Like, I'm just not picking my spots well on what to give out. I'm seeing the board well. I'm just not picking my spots well. So like I said, guys, this morning I have no I have no banners for us like these drawings right here. So that's actually for a dog of the day. So that's the one banner I do have. I'm doing a video. You guys, if you guys remember when I first started, uh, back in what 3 years ago when I had no followers at all, when I really didn't have a show or anything, when I first started social media, I used to do a dog of the day. I don't know if you guys remember this. It was a dog of the day. I did it every single day, and I had a picture of my dog, and it was a graphic, and I gave out an underdog that I liked every day. I'm bringing that back. Obviously, more advanced. I'm not going to have a picture of my dog on it, but I'm bringing back the dog of the day. It's going to be in video form, and it's actually going to be released. The first one is going to be released right after this show. So it's going to be just like a 3-minute video every day. It's just my dog of the day. Obviously, today's dog of the day, I'll tell you all now, we're going to talk about it on this game, is San Fran. We're going to be back in the Dons today against Clemson. I think they win outright. We'll talk about it later, but you guys can also watch the video. In that video, there's going to be a QR code that you guys can join our app. So it's right here. This will be in the video the whole time. You guys can just scan the QR code and you guys can actually join our app and get set up that way, because the dog of the day will be released on there every day. It would also be released on our it will also be released on our YouTube channel, so make sure you guys go subscribe to that. I'll put it on TikTok, Instagram. I might start giving out free plays on Twitter again. I don't know though. I really don't about that, but we'll see where it takes me. But I'm definitely going to be focusing a lot. Like if you're in my Discord, you read my we do a morning message. I call it the morning get right. We do a morning message in my Discord every morning, just to recap yesterday, talk about what's going on, any important things we got to look at for the day. It's basically me just rambling, and I give out a couple quotes. But I do it for the Discord every day, just to keep contact or whatever. And I told them the same thing, that I'm going to be focusing a lot more on my free content. I'm going back to my old route, meaning I was doing so well when I was only giving out like 1 3 unit play a day for VIP, or when I was only giving out, 2 plays a day for 2 units or something like that. Like that's the kind of better I am. And as I got more clients, I thought that because I had more clients or more members, I thought I needed to then provide more picks. And that's not who I am. I am not a volume better. I can't volume bet, and that's okay. That's just who I am. So I got to go back to my roots and just, give VIP my absolute best play of the day. If I have 2 of them, I'll put 2 of them out, and I just got to go back to what I used to was, what I used to be, and that's just who I am. So that's what I'm going back to in VIP. It don't mean that my VIP members are losing value at all. It just means that we're going to be really tightening up on what I'm giving out, and the plays that I bet are going to be bigger. They're going to be bigger units. So that's all that means, man. Um, but yeah, that's what's going on with me. So I'm going to be giving out a whole lot more. My YouTube channel, I'm going to be having a lot more content on my YouTube. Just single videos, for single plays, maybe like a prop play or something like that. But there's going to be a lot more free content coming from me, not only in my Discord but on my social platforms as well. And it's going to make it really easy for me to focus on all of that when I know that my VIP members really ain't sweating a big card. If they, if we get one big play a day, I think everyone would be content. All right, let's see here, man. Already said good morning to Marcus. Geno Smith, what's up, Brody? So he said it is his first day in here. Okay, I love that, man. Well, welcome, bro. I appreciate you being here, bro. I promise. Yeah, it is kind of like this every morning. I rant a little bit, but I promise we're getting to the free picks, bro. Just just give me a minute, all right? It's a process, man. It's a process. But we're getting there. Appreciate you being here, though, bro. Hopefully, I could provide you with some winners, man. Ozzy in the building. Ozzy, what's up, man? Good morning. Appreciate you being here. Speaking of Oliver, he is on absolute fire for his VIP members. We are polar opposites right now. Oliver can't fucking miss. I can't fucking hit. So Oliver is absolutely on fire in his VIP. He is killing it. He swept the board on Saturday, or he almost swept the board on Saturday, I believe. He did extremely well yesterday. So Oliver's VIP is on fire right now. If you guys want to get in contact with him, you guys can go to the website or just hit me up and I'll put you in contact with him. His VIP is extremely cheap, and yeah, it's fucking valuable. Like he's a great capper, man. Really. So shout out to you, Oliver. You've been killing it, bro. Um, and then we got Miss Red in the building. Miss Red, as always, I appreciate you being here. One of the just a great person you are. Like you bring so much joy to the fucking community. It's not even a joke. So I appreciate it. And you've been here for the whole 3 years too. So that means a lot. All right, let's get to the picks, man. All right, so like I said, guys, you're going to have to work with me. I'm not going to leave you up there all day, Miss Red. I promise I'll take you down. So I don't have any of the tags for y'all this morning. So just work with me. But I'll pick out the games as we go. We're going to start with college basketball. Then we're going to move into the NBA. And then we are going to move into Monday night football. All right. The first game on the board was the Rafford game. I gave out Rafford and I gave out their team total over 80.5. I don't know why I keep trying to give out team totals. They're just not working for me this year. But yeah, it looks like I'm starting my day off with a losing bet. It was not VIP or anything like that, but it's still a bet that I personally put in. I thought Radford was going to come out here and wax the floor with these boys, but they didn't. Oliver, obviously, he did give out a free, or no, he gave out a VIP play in this game. And he gave out Chicago State plus the points in the first half. It was +8. Well, it looks like a very good bet because there's 58 seconds left on the clock and they're only down by 4 or 5. 4? I don't know, but either way, it looks really good, man. It looks really good. So Oliver just continues to stay hot in VIP. So awesome stuff to see there, man. All right, we got 12 o'clock, man. We're going to be looking at these 12 o'clock games, see if I have anything in here for you guys. We got Howard, UMBC here. Goddamn kangaroos. Um, we got UAB in Louisiana. I could talk about the UAB in Louisiana game. I don't see why not. Yo, we have a lot. I'm just gonna say this right now. We have a lot of games that are, if it ain't the basketball traveler conference or the Maui Invitational, we got the Sunshine Jam. Bro, we have a ton of college basketball tournaments today at neutral sites. Really awesome stuff. We have some really good fucking games today, and I am super, super excited about watching a few of these. So we'll get to them. The early slate, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. The early slate was kind of like yesterday, right? It was tough. It was ugly. And honestly, something we should probably steer away from. But the later we go into the day, the better the games get, man. So we got this UAB game here. It starts at 12 o'clock, so it's starting in like 40 minutes or so. We got UAB laying 9.5 here. You got Louisiana getting 9.5. We got a total of 156. It's locked up on both sides at -110. Louisiana Lafayette has not been a good team, people. I think UAB, I was really big on UAB coming into the year. I gotta say, I'm not that impressed with this team. I thought they were going to be much, much better than what we see. Don't get me wrong, they are playing good basketball. But their defense needs serious work, and their offense is good. Their offense is where I expected it. It's their defense that really makes me steer away from UAB anymore. But I thought this team was going to be a lot better than what they were. Their offense is still on point. The one thing about Louisiana Lafayette is they are putting up points. They're losing games and they might not be covering versus good teams, but they can score. And going against a team like UAB, who is playing absolutely zero defense this year, well, I think there's a good chance that Louisiana Lafayette is going to put up points in this game. And I know for a fact that UAB is. So we do have a high total here, but I think it's for a reason. It's at a 156. I think we just go with what we know in this game, guys, and take the over. Both teams are giving up 80 points or more so far this year. I think it's just a simple look on this one. You just go with what you know, and we know both teams play no defense. Both teams have decent offenses. So give me the over in this one. There's probably a couple guys on both teams that are probably going to put up double digits today for both sides. So I definitely like it, man. I definitely like the over in this one. All right, let's keep it pushing, man. Next game we got the Memphis and UConn game at 2:30. So we're in the 2:30 slate. We got the Memphis and UConn game. We got Memphis taking on 9 points here. They're getting 9 points on the road. Absolutely ridiculous, if you ask me. By the way, this is part of the Maui Invitational. This is part of the Maui Invitational. So the Maui, I gotta say, they did a great job with the Maui Invitational this year. Like, have you guys seen some of these games in the Maui Invitational? First of all, they look incredible. There's some really good teams a part of the Maui Invitational this year. Like we got Auburn and Iowa State later, and I believe that might be part of the Maui. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that one's part of the Maui, but regardless, even this one, they did a great job with the Maui Invitational this year, man. I'm actually really impressed with it. But anyway, you got UConn laying 9 points, and we got a total of 150 here, locked up on both sides. I mean, look, UConn comes in riding that wave from last year, right? Um, I believe they're 4-0 so far this year, guys. They have yet to lose a game, UConn. So they're on like a 17, 18 game win streak right now from last year. Like they're coming into this year riding that wave from last year. So they're just on a massive win streak. So here's my problem with that massive win streak and that 4-0 record they have this year. They have played absolutely nobody. UConn has yet to leave the crib. They have played no one worth noting. Every single team that they have played have been lower than 300 on Kempom, lower than a team 300. Like there is no they've matter of fact, they have played the second easiest schedule in D1 basketball. UConn has out of the entire D1, they have played the second easiest schedule UConn has so far this year. And all their games were at home. This will be their first time leaving. Now, it's not a true road game because it is a neutral site, but nonetheless, this is their first game away from home. And this is the toughest team by far that UConn is going to see this year. And I'm sorry, Memphis has the complete opposite of what UConn has. Memphis has had nothing but battle tested all year long so far, and these boys are still 4-0. I mean, go look at who they played. They played three top 100 teams. They played Missouri at home, UNLV on the road. Um, they just played San Fran last game. The weakest team that Memphis has seen so far this year was Ohio, was the Bobcats. That was the weakest team they seen this year. And obviously, the odds makers are always going to put respect on UConn's name. Obviously, that don't mean they earn that respect. And this is a case of way too many points. I'm not going to lie to you. Memphis could have been my dog of the day at a plus 320. Memphis could have been my dog of the day. I don't necessarily know they have it to pull out the win, because we can't get it fucked up here. This is still UConn. This team is big. They're just strong. These are the reigning champs. But that is a whole nother reason why you back Memphis today. Uh, Memphis has a chance to make a statement here. In my opinion, Memphis and Hardaway have already made a statement this year. They have scheduled up. They are winning their games. They look amazing on both sides of the ball. I mean, this you can't forget Hardaway has defense. Like, Penny Hardaway teams play defense. Yes, Memphis is known more for their offense, but we have seen some solid ball out of Memphis this year. I think this game is going to come down to the wire. I think this is a huge chance for not only Penny Hardaway, but I think it's a big chance for Memphis as a program to make a huge statement. Man, watch out for Memphis today. You got to remember, Memphis is right now ranked the third best 3-point shooting team in the country, and they're not even known for shooting threes. They are top 25 in adjusted defense on Kempom right now. Like, this is what I mean about this team, man. So, 3-point shooting, you're third right now. You're a top 25 defense. Well, yeah, adjusted defense efficiency. But nonetheless, like, come on, man. Like, 9 points here, way too many. Look for Memphis to pull an upset today, guys. In my opinion, look for Memphis to pull an upset. Um, yeah, I mean, I agree, Oliver. So Penny absolutely is. He's got a good team. He looks great. This Memphis team has shown that they are for real this year. They have scheduled up in non-conference. Um, Super battle tested coming into this game, and now they got a chance to beat the reigning champs. I mean, and we're getting 9 points, man. I mean, I love everything about Memphis today. So take Memphis with the points. That honestly might be one of my only VIP plays today that I just gave y'all. Because I'm telling you, I got a couple more games I gotta look into, but Memphis is right now on my list. Like, I like them a lot today. All right, let's keep it moving, man. Let's see if I can find anything else for y'all here. Um, We could talk about it looks like it's at 4 o'clock. We'll talk about Penn State and Fordham at 4 o'clock. Um so Penn State's laying 16 points, Fordham's getting 16 points. We got a total of 152, slightly favored to the under here at a minus 112. We know Penn State 5-0 right now. These boys are rolling. This team looks good. I expected a better game out of them than they played the other night. Who'd they play the other night? I am so bad with I am so bad with my teams, man. I can't remember shit. It wasn't against actually they did beat the shit out of them, right? Let me see. Yeah, it was. It was against PFW and they beat them. It was 102 to 89. Jesus Christ. They scored 61 points in the second half. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe they were close in the first half, and that's what had me thinking that they had a bad game. Because I remember I didn't watch the full game. That game was probably really close in the first half. Yeah, 47 to 41 at halftime. That's what made me think they had a bad game. but they kicked up in the second half. I didn't even peep that. All right. Well, look, either way, I like Penn State here, guys. They come into this game, they're undefeated, like I said. Yes, this is a big number, but this team shooting right now is unbelievable. They are shooting out the damn gym. They're averaging 98 points a game right now for Penn State. Is that numbers that are they are able to consistently put up? Absolutely not. You can definitely expect some regression from from this team. Do I expect it here against Fordham? Not really. Fordham is shooting well. They had a win, which was their most impressive win. Was Seton Hall, because this Seton Hall team is really good. So that win for Fordham over Seton Hall was super impressive. Penn State, man, I mean, they just beat Virginia Tech by 20 points, bro. Every time this Penn State steps into the court, they just kind of impress you more and more. So I really don't think that Fordham's going to have a chance here. I'm trying to look up Fordham's defense right now, because if they're giving up anything more than 70 points, they're in trouble. Uh, so they're giving up 70.5 points per game. I still don't trust them. I really don't. I still don't trust them. Their best player is Jackie Johnson. Like that's their best player. They really don't have more than one guy outside of Jackie Johnson. There is no one that can put. There's no one that I trust to put up double digits on this Fordham team. Put it that way. Where Penn State has multiple guys that can put up double digits. So we're going to just stick to what we know. Like I said before, we know Penn State is playing incredible, and there is no reason to fade these boys. I like Penn State today, absolutely, against Fordham. Penn State, they won 7 of their last 8 games. Uh, they're just dominating, especially against a non-AP ranked team, man. Like, yeah, Penn State lay the 16 and just keep it pushing. Next game we got is at 5 o'clock. We got Colorado playing Michigan State. So Colorado's getting 8.5 points in this game. Michigan State is laying 8.5 in this game. And we got a total of 145 locked up on both sides at a -110. Michigan State, take me home, man. I like this team a lot, man. Now, this is another Maui Invitational. This is what I mean, man. This Maui Invitational is dope. So this is another Maui Invitational game between two really decent teams, in my opinion. They are top. I mean, Michigan is a top 10 team on Kempom. They are balling this year. They look great. Their only loss so far was against Kansas. That was their only loss so far. And you know what? That's okay. Honestly, that's okay. You lost to Kansas. Things could be worse, man. Like seriously. So in my opinion, I am not holding that Kansas loss against Michigan State at all. Kudos to this team. They're playing great. They're forcing a ton of turnovers. That is their main reason why they are playing so well. Their defense is ridiculous this year. Super sticky defense. They are super aggressive. They're rebounding they're rebounding the ball super well. They're getting to the foul line. Like they are doing everything right. Like the fundamentals of this team are 100%. And I guess that's what you get from a Tom Izzo team, right? You're going to get the fundamentals drilled in your head every single day. When you have a coach like Tom Izzo, you're going to get the basics down to a T. And that's what a lot of these teams don't have. A lot of these teams can't rebound. A lot of these teams don't know what a fast break point is. They can't force turnovers. A lot of these teams can't get to the foul line. These are all the little things that Michigan State does so fucking well. And that's why they're so good. Now, Colorado, They have a lot of question marks, man. Um, I know they're 4-0, but all were home games. Let me see here. They were all home games. Not a tough schedule at all. Let me see. Yeah, I mean they have not played a tough schedule at all. So the one game that really did impress me with Colorado, and I'll give them that, and that's only because I'm super high on Northern Colorado this year. If you're in my VIP, you know we have been on Northern Colorado a bit, quite a bit this year, and they have not let us down. This is a team that is highly underrated, and Colorado took Northern Colorado to like triple overtime or something like that. Uh, so I don't really hold that against them because in everyone else's eyes, that was a bad game for Colorado because they got taken to overtime or double overtime or whatever against Northern Colorado. All they see is that, yo, you guys struggled against Northern Colorado. But down the line, again, that's not going to look like such a bad thing because this team is really good. But they did struggle. These are teams that we can't let go. They did struggle against Harvard. They did struggle early in the year versus Eastern Washington, which is completely unacceptable because this Eastern Washington team is straight balls. They are terrible. So there are a couple things that Colorado has done that really makes me think that they have a chance of getting the brakes blown off of them tonight. They another thing, they turn over the ball. Colorado turns over the ball a lot, and they don't have the best defense. And now you're going against Izzo and this Michigan State defense that lives off of forcing turnovers. So yeah. Michigan State here. We're gonna lay the guap, man. Lay the 8.5 on this one. I think they get it done. It's on a neutral site. I trust Michigan State on a neutral site a hell of a lot more than I trust Colorado. We're gonna be back in the Sparties here. You could also use that -410 as a money line parlay piece if you want to parlay it with someone else on the money line. I think Michigan State money line parlay piece will be a really good bet tonight to throw in one of your parlays. Um. All right, let's keep it moving. What else we got here? High Point and Old Dominion, not worth it. I think High Point could probably score 90 points in that game. Nothing I love. Longwood versus Kansas State. I don't love that. Longwood has been extremely, extremely competitive this year. And we're getting 10.5 points off the top of my head without looking up Ken Palm or anything like that. Take the points with Longwood. Kansas State is a good team. I still have question marks with them. Longwood has been super competitive. They have been winning games outright. Take the points with Longwood there. Then we got Michigan playing Virginia Tech. We will look into this one. So we got Michigan laying 11 points. You got Virginia Tech getting 11 points. This should be a decent game. I mean, Virginia Tech's coming in 3-2. Virginia's 4-1. We got a total of 146.5 in this one. It's locked up on both sides. Uh, I I mean, I like Michigan. I'm not gonna lie. I like Michigan. I mean, we just seen what they did to Tarleton State, right? I mean, they absolutely disrespected Tarleton State in that game. It was never close. It was never close at all against Tarleton State. Now I know it's Tarleton State, but nonetheless, man, Michigan is doing everything right. They're playing the teams that are good, extremely tough, and they're blowing out the bad teams. So everything I see from Michigan right now, I mean, they've looked good. I mean, they opened up their year by dropping 100 points on Cleveland State. You know, um, I think their only loss was Wake Forest. was their only loss, 72-70. Took out TCU, took out my own Miami, Ohio. Tarleton State they beat. I mean, and like I said, they didn't just beat Tarleton State; they beat them the fuck up. That offense was I mean, that defense was ridiculous. Now Virginia Tech. I mean, they got wins over Delaware State. They got UCS Upstate on their list, Winthrop. But I just you lost to Jacksonville, which is a kind of a head scratcher. Penn State, I get that. Obviously, Penn State is just I think Michigan might lose to Penn State. Honestly, I mean, Penn State is just Penn State right now. They're playing incredible, but you got to go with Michigan here. After that Jacksonville loss, I'm not. That was just their last game. I'm not willing to back anything that the Hokies are doing right now. So they have actually below. They have hit below 65 points in three straight games. Three straight games. I mean, how do you there's no offense to keep up with an offense like Michigan. And on top of it, your defense ain't that good. Virginia Tech's defense is not that good. I told you guys a while ago that we are going to be fading Virginia Tech a lot this year. I think I told you that at the beginning of the year because maybe not in games like this, but when Virginia Tech plays teams like Jacksonville, when they play teams like Tarleton State, you know what I mean? We're going to get really good numbers on fading them. And they're the games that we back Virginia or we fade Virginia Tech in. I do think we fade them here, but I don't think it's worth the bet. But I do think Michigan probably dominates this game, start to finish. They probably win by 15 plus, but it's a game I can't bet. But I know a lot of people are going to be betting this game. I do. I'll keep it square on this one. I do like Michigan to just run the board today. Um. So Oliver says VIP play Virginia Tech first half. Good luck, bro. I don't trust this Virginia Tech team at all, man. But you've been hot as fuck lately, so I'm not arguing. I'm not arguing with you. I just don't trust Virginia Tech, man. I really don't. I don't trust this team at all, my guy. But you're obviously seeing the board super well, so maybe I'll just blindly bet it. Fuck it. I mean, you're hitting everything. All right. So there, you guys just got a free VIP play from Oliver. I'll put it up here for a minute. So he's got Virginia Tech first half here. You're getting plus 6.5. You're getting plus 6.5 with Virginia Tech in the first half in this game. All right, let's keep it moving then. All right, next game is my dog of the day. We got San Francisco. We got San Fran taking on Clemson. We are heading to Daytona Beach for the Sunshine Jam. This is another basically, like invitational kind of game. I'm a little shocked to see Clemson favored here. Okay, I really am. Look, I get it. They're Clemson. This is a basketball school. Their basketball program has been good for generations, right? I get it. Um, I need to see more. I really do. I don't trust Clemson, man. Especially before I need to see a lot more before I'm laying points at a neutral site against a team like San Francisco. There's just no way. I think a lot of people are going to fall into this Clemson trap today, and it's going to be a rude awakening. Stop underestimating San Francisco this year. Don't do it. This is a good team, man. They're just To start the year, the Dons have been highly underrated, and they're being underrated. Actually, for the books to only give them 2.5, I gotta say that's a little bit of respect. I'll say that. Because they are playing Clemson, and Clemson, they could have probably opened this line up at a 4.5, and people would have still probably bought in on Clemson. So the Dons have been impressive. That last game versus Memphis told me everything I needed to know about this team. It really did. They were super competitive in that game. They look great. They play the fundamentals extremely well. Um, you know, you they also they Clemson and San Fran also both played this year, played Boise State. The outcome in both of them games were completely different. So you had Clemson who played Boise State. They got dog walked. They gave up 84 points to Boise, and they lost by 13. San Fran plays the same Boise State team. They win by 9, and they put up 84 points. Like, even without that game, right? Even without that Boise game, I would still back San Fran over Clemson today. The Dons are the better team, plain and simple. Plain and simple. They're playing the better basketball. They got the better roster, and San Francisco is dangerous, and people don't even know it yet. I think the wrong team is favored here, plain and simple. Wrong team favored here. Give me San Fran. The line is only going up. When I gave them out this morning on my on the dog of the day show, they were at a plus 115. They're now at a plus 124. And guess what the good news is? This game don't start until 6:30. So there's a chance that by tip-off, we're going to have San Fran at damn near plus 135, plus 140. Just let the public keep on buying in on Clemson here. We'll get a better price by tip-off. I say you buy the line around 6 o'clock. 6:45 by the line. That's probably, I already pulled the trigger like a dummy. But if I was y'all, I will wait and pull the trigger around 5:30, 6 o'clock, somewhere around there. Yeah, but love San Fran today, guys. It's my dog of the day. All right, let's keep it moving, man. We got Green Bay taking on Ohio State. Ohio State should absolutely dog walk them. We're not going to get into that. I don't see no value in that game. I would rock with Ohio State in that one. I just don't see no value there, personally. So I don't really like talking about them bigger games when we're laying that big of points, unless it's something that I absolutely think, okay, they're just going to fucking dog walk them, which they could there, but just something I'm not wanting to really get into right now. Next game that I'm seeing that I want to talk about. We got Oregon State playing North Texas. That could be a good one. We got Oregon State playing North Texas. I watched both of these teams this year. I'm kind of impressed, with North Texas, to be real, man. I like this North Texas team. I tried to fade them a couple times, and they're just playing good ball. And to keep it a bean, man, so is Oregon State. Both these teams have impressed me this year. They weren't on my radar at all, but I'm definitely starting to pay a little more attention to both these teams now. North Texas is laying 6.5 points here. You got Oregon State getting 6.5. Got a total of 126. Really low total, as we're used to seeing in any North Texas game. You got North Texas at a minus 270 and Oregon State at a plus 220. Both teams are coming in 4-1 on the year. The line opened up at a 5.5, so we are seeing quick money come in on North Texas here, as I would expect. I think you take the points. I think these two teams are way too close. They're playing way too good at basketball to be laying this big of a number. Oregon, like they they really had Oregon on the ropes by halftime. They really folded in the second half. But Oregon State had them, man. Like they had them on the ropes. They just could not run the full 40. Um, they rebounded super well in that game. They actually had a huge advantage in rebounding when it was all said and done against Oregon. So I give them the rebounding advantage in this game. Now for North Texas, they kind of I thought they were doomed in that last game. But this team, uh, they don't have that great of an offense, but god damn can they play defense, man. Um, look at their last two games, bro. They have not put up more than 65 points in two of their last three games. Uh, you know, they're going to slow down the pace. It's what North Texas does. Um, they just can't. If North Texas can't find a way to jump out to a really quick lead here, Oregon State is probably going to win this game. That's the way I see it. They're going to have to play some serious defense because if Oregon State sets the tone in this game, they're going to take a lead, and North Texas is not going to be able to bounce back, in my opinion. That's what I see. If Oregon State gets any kind of margin going in the first half, I don't see North Texas having the offense to come back. But if North Texas comes in here and sets the tone of this game, and they can keep this the way they like to play, like a 5 point game with them holding the lead and them controlling pace, North Texas will win this game. I don't think they cover either way. I don't think North Texas is covering this game either way. They're either gonna lose. They're either gonna win by a bucket or a bucket or two, or they're gonna lose outright. There's no way they cover in my opinion. So I really like Oregon State here with the points. It's just too many. And this might be another case where the public might continue to buy in on North Texas. So, like I said, the line opened up at 5.5. We're already getting a 6.5 now. The game don't start until 8. So y'all might actually catch some good money here if you wait a little bit. So yeah, we'll keep that on the back burner. I don't think North Texas covers either way, but again, I've been on the wrong side a couple times with North Texas this year already. So they do keep proving me wrong. But so does Oregon State. Oregon State has shown up a little bit too, so we can't completely write them off. All right. Big shout out to McNeese, man, yesterday. McNeese is playing Liberty today. Uh I don't know if this is the final in this. I don't know if this is a final in this one or not. It might be. I don't know. I would have to look it up. I don't know if this is the final or not. But this is a big let. I mean, look, man, I'm telling you, Liberty is playing great basketball. But McNeese, man, is a team that I am super high on right now. Their offense is terrific. They have looked great. Liberty also just looked super impressive yesterday. And this could be a really big letdown spot for Liberty. So we need to keep that in mind, man, because they made a huge statement yesterday. Liberty beat Kansas State, bro. Like their defense was insane yesterday. Liberty. I mean, they won by 2 points. They held Kansas State to 65. I mean, I was super impressed with Liberty yesterday, but that sets you up for a huge letdown today. And is it really a letdown? I mean, McNeese State has been balling, bro. Like they have been balling, and you know, I like I said, I like this McNeese team a lot. I really do. I mean, Liberty's offense has been good, but are they good enough for a full 40 here? And can we expect them to keep up that defense that they played yesterday? I don't know, man. I just don't know. I don't think that they're gonna be able to keep up. I mean, think about what it took out of Liberty yesterday to play that kind of defense against an offense like Kansas State to hold them to 65 points. And now you're playing another very aggressive offense today in McNeese State. I don't think they have the horses to run for a full 40. I like McNeese State a lot in this game. I think they go all the way. Shout out for Liberty, man. They've been good. They've been playing really good ball. 6-1 on the year. They made a huge statement yesterday that is probably not going to be forgotten, but that kind of just sets you up for a really, really bad spot today. So, but again, I think that them getting that win over Kansas State looks a lot better than them grabbing a loss to McNeese. You get what I'm saying? So, and that's exactly what I think happens here. Yeah, you guys grabbed the Kansas State win, but they probably were like, if we're going to come out here and give our all in this game, we know we're going to be very vulnerable tomorrow. And I think that's what happened. I think they basically was like, we're going to come out here against Kansas State and give 110%, and we're just going to be vulnerable tomorrow. We'd rather have a win over Kansas State, you know what I mean, than a win over McNeese. And that's exactly what happened. So I think McNeese comes in here and grabs this today. I actually really like them a lot. They're McNeese is a what are they here? They are 1.5 point favorite here. Take the money line at a -120. Just keep it simple. Just take the money line for McNeese here. Like I said, man, I think they get it done. All right, next game we got Auburn playing Iowa State. So you got Auburn laying 4 points. You got Iowa State getting 4 points. You got a total of 144.5 locked up on both sides. You got Auburn -205 on the money line. You got Iowa State at +170 on the money line. What a game, man. What a game. This is the best game, in my opinion. This is the best game in the Maui Invitational today. I mean, this is going to be a great game. I'm definitely going to watch this game. You got two top five AP ranked teams here going at it in the Maui Invitational. Like I believe Iowa State is the more complete team, and if we were home for Iowa State, right? And it wasn't this early in the season, I would probably back Iowa State 9 times out of 10 here against Auburn, against this Auburn team. But it does not help that this is at a neutral site and Iowa State has played one of the weakest, if not the weakest, schedule in all non-conference basketball right now. They have literally played nobody. This is a humongous step up spot for Iowa State today. And them good numbers that reflect this line, you got to imagine that they are not going to be anywhere close to what they are projected on paper that we see on the floor today. So them really good numbers that projected this line for Iowa State to be a 4 point dog is not going to be anywhere near what we see on the court because Iowa State got them numbers from a bunch of scrubs. And now you're playing a huge step up game against Auburn, and I don't know if they're going to be able to hang. I really don't. Uh, you know, Auburn's already been tested. I mean, the one thing we know in this game, right, is that we have two of the top 10 defenses in the entire country playing today, right? Auburn's defense is immaculate. Iowa State's defense is incredible. Like, we have two really solid defenses going at it. And if Iowa State wants a shot, that defense got to show up today. I think Auburn is the play here. I don't know about the four. I mean, I think this game could really get away from Iowa State. Do they allow it? I don't know. I don't. One thing I do know is we're going to see a lot of defense. I think you take the under here, under 144 and a half. It is pushing it. But it's going to be a sweat no matter what. I think if you lay the points here, I think I'd rather take a shot on the under happening than Auburn covering it. I'll say that. So gun to my head here, gun to my head. I'm taking the under, and I'll lay the points with Auburn. I think Auburn will find a way to win this game. So if you want to use the 205, I think it's not a terrible idea. But all in all, very, very tough game, man. All right, Ozzy's giving y'all a play that's probably about to start. So I'll put it up on screen for y'all. He is taking Ball State first half. They are playing EKU. He said it's about to start if you guys want some action. And I already told y'all, Oliver's been hot as shit. So he's been hot as fish grease. Hot as fish grease. All right. What do we got, man? We got two more games here that I want to talk about. We got Abilene Christian and oh, we got Dayton. We got Dayton in North Carolina as well, and then we'll go to the NBA. All right, so we got Abilene Christian taking on Southern Miss. You got Abilene Christian laying 3 points here. You got Southern Miss getting 3 points. We got a total of 149 and a half, slightly favored to the under. You got Abilene Christian here at a minus 148, and you got Southern Miss at a plus 124. We have another neutral site game here. This is the Travelers Invitational or convention. I don't know what the fuck this one's called, bro. It's not the Maui Invitational. It's not the Sunshine Jam. It's like a Travelers Invitational or something. Um, but it's a neutral site anyway. So look, we have always backed. I'm not going to keep calling Abilene Christian. It's ACU. All right, we got ACU, man. We have always backed this team throughout the years. If you guys have been a part of my VIP last year, the year before that, you guys know, man, that we back ACU a lot. This is always a tough team, and they play a very, very aggressive defense. I love backing this team on the road in underdog spots. It's where they shine. No, they are not an underdog here. No, they're not truly on the road. It's a neutral site, but nonetheless, they are the better team. This team is a team that forces a ton of turnovers. Their defense is super sticky. They're aggressive. They are a great rebounding team. They only allow their opponent to take one shot per trip. Like if you think that you're going to get off two shots on this ACU team, you're out of your mind. And that one shot that they do allow you to take is going to be ugly almost every time. That's how good this defense is, man. I like this ACU team a lot. Um, Let me see here with Southern Miss real quick. All right. So I don't know why I can't find them on Kempom. Maybe they're higher than I thought. Hmm. Maybe Southern Miss is a little higher than I thought. They're only 2-2 on the year, though. I don't know. It don't matter. We're on Abilene Christian here. We're on ACU. Look, this team is not going to be able to do anything. They turn over the ball way too much. Abilene Christian is top 100 in field goal and 3-point percentage. Their defense is really, really good. They're actually, let me see here. Southern Miss has one of the worst defenses in the nation, by the way. So I just found them. Southern Miss is ranking in the bottom 15 in defense this year. They are ranked 250th in turnover percentage this year. Like, this Southern Miss team is awful. And this line is a bit disrespectful. Honestly, I don't quite understand it. I didn't realize Southern Miss was this bad. Like, I knew they were bad, but Jesus Christ. So you got a bottom 15 defense playing a top 100. Matter of fact, 84th in the nation for the Golden Eagles on offense right now. 84th in the nation. And like I said, when it comes to their field goal percent and 3-point percentage, they are top 100. And then you got Southern Miss, one of the worst defenses in the country. This line makes zero sense. Let's go look at Abilene Christian's team total here. I know I've been so bad with team totals, but god damn. Bro, they got this makes zero sense, bro. They got Abilene Christian's team total at 76 and a half. And it is highly favored to the under at a minus 125. So, what are we missing? They're averaging 82.8 points per game. Like I said, 84th in the nation. Their defense is only allowing 68 points per game, 169th defense in the league. They're 103rd in 3-point percentage. They're 39th in the country at field goal percentage. The only bad thing this team can't do, the only bad thing this team can't do is shoot from the free throw. They are 304th when it comes to the charity stripe. Everything else this team does incredible. I mean, this is either the biggest trap on the board or we might have found the fucking smash spot of the century. So I got a lot more research I got to do. I'm not going to hold you guys up. I'm going to go back and look into this. I will give this out for free on the timeline though. If I do come out and everything I look at and everything comes clear that this line is just wrong, obviously I have to go back. I have to look at the rest of their other games and all that. But I'll let y'all know. And Oliver, please tell me, please, because I gotta know. Besides a feeling that you have, right? What makes you think that they're about to shut this down? Honestly, besides a feeling, because there is nothing that tells you that that team is about to do that. Nothing at all. I mean, like I said, I'm going to go back and look into it, and I'll let you guys know. But right now, we are laying the points with Abilene Christian, but I think that team total might be a go. But don't pull the trigger on it until you guys hear something from me, or if you guys do your own research and you guys find out that you like it. I mean, go for it. But it does look too easy. But there's been a lot of bets this year so far on college basketball that look super easy. You know, the only thing that's making me hesitate is I have been terrible with my team totals this year. I mean, I have been just awful with my team totals this year. But all it takes is one. All it takes is one. Get me back on track. This might be it. All right. Let's keep it moving, man. We're about to go to the NBA. Unless you guys want to talk about this, you want to talk about this Dayton and North Carolina game real quick? I'll give you my quick opinion on it. I mean, I can tell you just from Dayton, North Carolina, I'll tell you over. I don't even know what it's set at, but that's what I would have. The over maybe. All right, so you got Dayton getting 8 points. You got North Carolina laying 8 points. You got a total of 155, slightly favored to the under. North Carolina has dominated the Atlantic 10 as long as I can remember. North Carolina just absolutely owns the A10. So keep that in mind in this game. Dayton's defense is really good. So that worries me here. This is a lot of points to be given a defense like Dayton. Uh, I just don't know if they have yet played a offense like North Carolina. So Dayton, let me see here. Dayton's averaging 77 points. Their defense is only giving up. Their defense is giving up. It looks like 60 something points per game. So they're not bad. Dayton's defense is not bad at all. Yeah, that worries me a little bit with the over. But this Carolina, I'm telling y'all right now, this Carolina offense is for real. They are really good, but their defense is bad. Like they still got Davis, man. This team still has. I mean, obviously no Baycott, but this team still got shooters, man. Like they still got Davis on this team. They got quite a few guys on this team that could put up a lot of points, man. So I would be careful with this game. I'm sure a lot of people are going to bet it, but I would be careful with this one. I'm going to give you guys the over, and I'm leaning Dayton with the points. But this is a game I'm not going to be betting. North Carolina comes in 3-1, Dayton 5-0. The line opened up at a 7. People are putting money in on North Carolina here. I mean, if this line goes up anymore, the value is already on Dayton. If this goes up to like an 8.5 and 9, yeah, take the points with Dayton here. I think the value is already on Dayton already. This defense is extremely good, and I think it will show up. I don't know if they played or played an offense quite like North Carolina yet, but today's going to show you a lot about Dayton. I'll say that. This game is going to show you a lot about Dayton, and honestly, I'm gonna come back and look because Dayton could be on our radar for real. All right. I don't think I got anything else for y'all. Let's get to the dude. I didn't even look at today's NBA card, man. Is it big? Please tell me it's small, guys. Oh my god, bro. Bro, we got a lot of fucking NBA games. How long we been on here already? Fucking an hour. All right. Fuck it, man. That's what we're here to do. All right. All right, y'all. I'm shooting from the hip, all right? With college basketball. I mean, with NBA today. So work with me. All right, we got Magic taking on the Hornets. We got the Magic taking on the Hornets. The Magic are laying 6 points. The Hornets are getting 6 points. We got a total of 213. What the fuck? Super low total here. 213 at a minus 110. Hornets plus 190 at home. You got the Magic at a minus 230 on the road. Magic playing some really good basketball, man. 11-7. Hornets 6-10. Line opened at a 4.5. We are now at a 6 in favor of the Magic. The line is getting away from us a little bit, but I would say I do like the Magic here. So let's see who's missing. Obviously, Bonchero goes without saying. Carter Jr. listed as questionable. Hornets, Grant Williams, Trey Mann. I mean, the Magic have been one of the hottest teams in the NBA, even missing their top player. Um, you gotta take that into perspective. This team has been balling despite everything that's been going on with them. Um, you know, Let me see. They got a big win over the Pistons. Didn't they? Did they beat the Pistons? Yeah, they beat down the Pistons. 111 to 110 win on Saturday. Damn, Wagner balled out in that game. 30 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists. Wagner almost had a triple double. Damn. What's little Mellow Ball been doing? 50 points. Oh my God. So and they lost Bucks in oh my God, 125 to 119. LaMelo Ball, 50 points, 10 assists. Brandon Miller, 32, 11 rebounds. Yo, and y'all lost. Sorry. Give me the Magic here, bro. That is redonkulous. Um, you know, I don't know who you would blame in that game. The Hornets have just continued to struggle, man. I mean, they won just 2 of their last 7 games. And, who do you blame? I mean, do you blame Ball? Ball just put up 50 points and y'all still lost. You have Miller, 32. Y'all still lost. Like, where does the blame go? Because something's not right on this Hornets team, bro. Something is not right. The Magic are just the better team. And I think they're going to stay hot. I think they're going to dominate the Hornets here. I'm sorry, man. That is discouraging as fuck. You had 2 players on your team put up 82 points or 83 points from just 2 players, and you still lose by double digits. Fuck out of here, bro. I do think that this total is super low. It's only because of the Magic. The Hornets playing a lot of overs. The Magic playing a lot of unders. Um, the Hornets, they have not covered the spread in their last 5 games against the Magic. That's anytime the Magic have held a winning record. So who knows how fucking long that goes back. But the Magic have covered the spread in 9 of their last 10 games as favorites against the Hornets. That's enough for me. Give me the Magic here. We're going to lay the points, man. Uh, that really took me by surprise right there. That's insane. That is just pure insanity. There's something wrong with this Hornets team. I love Miller, man. I really do. If you're in VIP, we rock with Miller a lot. I like this guy. Even if he's at halftime and you think bro has 9 points and you're cursing at him, bro, wait until second half because he's gonna ball the fuck out. One way or another, this guy always ends with his points somehow. Um, just a super impressive player, man. He really is. So the bot in this one, I'm using the bot again because this thing's been just absolutely incredible. The bot likes Caldwell Pope 3 points under tonight. Under 1.5 at a -154. Uh, its favorite over in this game is Wagner. Over 27.5 points at a -120. He's projected to get 29 tonight. It's hitting 7 of the last three. And it also likes De Silva, 1+3 pointer. Uh it's hitting 8 of the last 10, but it's a -240. So take that for what you will. But its favorite play tonight is the under for Caldwell Pope's threes. All right, let's keep it moving, man. We got the Pelicans taking on the Pacers. We got the Pacers laying 7 points. We got the Pelicans getting 7 points. We got a total of 225. Slightly favored to the over here. Obviously, they come in as a big favorite here, the Pacers at home. I do like backing the Pacers at home. I'm not going to lie. I cannot stand the Pelicans, and I think you all know that. This Pelicans team is just straight trash, bro. Straight trash. Pelicans still missing. God damn everybody. You got Zion, McCollum, Murray. Now the Pacers are still without the same old, right? Shepard, Nimhard. I mean, it's not easy to back either one of these teams. Like, I'm not trying to say the Pacers are like this great team or nothing because they're not. But my God, they should win this game, man. They have been we haven't seen them play their best ball. That's for damn sure, right? Halliburton has yet to show up. I mean, I don't know who I dislike more right now. Booker for the Suns or Halliburton on this damn team. Because both of them are people that really need to step up in certain spots for their team. Look at Halliburton last year, man. Like he really got this team fired up, ran them through, man. And you know, Pelicans missing their best players, man. Pacers need to take advantage of a game like this. I like the Pacers a lot here. The line opened up at a 5.5. It's now all the way up to a 7. You are losing value on this game, but there is no way we back the Pelicans here. There's just no way that I will ever give you guys the Pelicans ever. If you like the Pelicans in any situation, just don't bet the game. That's the way I look at it. Just simply don't bet it. All right. The bot. The bot likes. All right, that's what I'm fucking talking about. Let's go, Jackson. Tyrese Halliburton under three and a under 3.5 rebounds. He's only projected to get 2 tonight. He has gone under his rebounds in 8 of the last 10 games. The bot likes for his favorite over. Jackson is on Brandon Ingram over 3.5 turnovers at a -135. He's projected to have 5 turnovers tonight. Uh, this line has also hit in 8 of the last 10 games. All right. And then obviously, I always tell you guys, Siakam might be cooling off a little bit, but I love Siakam, bro. I really do. I love Siakam. All right. Let's keep it moving, man. We got yeah, Rafford are some scumbags, bro, by the way. Rafford is some scumbags. They're going to cover the initial spread. I don't know why I tried to get fancy. I really don't. Why didn't I just lay the fucking points, bro? I tried to get fancy and take their goddamn team total, and it bit me in the ass once again, bro. Like, God, I can't hit a team total to save my fucking life this year, man. Bro, I'm literally like 0 and 6 on team totals this year. Like, it is disgusting work. All right, where we at, man? I need to start getting more people on this show. I need other people to talk to, man. This shit's crazy. All right, we got the Raptors and the Pistons. They say I don't play well with others. That's what they say. You know, I'm a scumbag and shit. So I don't know. It is what it is. All right, so we got the Raptors getting 5. We got the Pistons laying 5. We got a total of 220 and a half. Pistons are at home. We are in Detroit. You got a minus 205. You got the Raptors at a plus 170. I mean, am I going to keep letting the Raptors just beat me over the head? I mean, seriously, I like them here. I mean, I'm so tired of this fucking Raptors team, man. They just keep fucking me over, man. But I like what I like. I mean, the Raptors are still missing, some. The only one I really care about is quickly, honestly. A Linux obviously is a big one. Uh, but you said you said Booker is greater than Hallie. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I guess. But I'm just saying, Booker's been fucking annoying, bro. Like he don't fucking show up when he needs to. That was my whole point there. So, uh Pistons obviously missing a big one with Cade Cunningham, right? The Raptors, I mean, they're starting to look like they're playing a little bit of basketball. I'll say that. The last couple games, man, they picked up a couple wins and they have looked really good. But that's kind of what really makes me think like, all right, well, they're about to shit the bed again. So the Pistons, they have struggled lately. They got smashed by the Magic. We got to understand the Magic are without their best player, and you just got absolutely rocked by them. I get why the Pistons are favored here, but they're still without their best player. I think the Raptors are playing some of their best basketball right now. I think the Raptors win this game outright, man. I'm just going to stick to my guns here. Raptors have a chance to redeem themselves in my eyes tonight. Uh, I don't care if they cover. If they come out here and get a win, I'll be back on the Raptors train for sure. So pray for me. But we're gonna just kind of you know we're going to kind of let our nuts hang on this one, man. And we're going to take the Raptors on the money line here. All right. Next game we got the Clippers taking on the Celtics. We got the Clippers taking on the Celtics. Let me see here. Clippers are on the road here as a 10.5 point dog. Celtics at home laying 10.5 points. We got a total of 218. Looks like the Celtics opened up at a 9.5 in this one, so we don't have as much movement as I would have thought we would have had in this game. Um, I don't fade the Celtics at home, bro. I don't do it. Am I comfortable laying this big number with the Celtics against the Clippers? Um, in a way, I am. What are the Clippers against the spread right now? I know the Clippers are playing really good basketball. I just don't know what they are against the spread. Because the Clippers are one of the hottest teams in the NBA right now. I mean, they're just playing extremely good basketball. Um, they are on a back to back, I believe here. Harden snapped. But that was expected. I mean, he played the 76ers. I'm really surprised that I didn't see a lot more of that last night. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Harden up against the Sixers last night. What did he do anyway? 23 points, 8 assists. Okay, he showed up. He showed up. Clippers, man, they were shooting lights out. They were shooting lights out. 125 to 99 on the road. God, the fucking 76ers are rat pissed. They are so bad. Um, you know, the Clippers are rolling into this game with some momentum, guys. Uh, damn. All right, I'm off this game. I'll give you guys some props that I really like, though. I do like props in this game. I think the Clippers are highly underrated. I truly do. All right. I truly do think the Clippers are highly underrated, but it's hard to sit here and knock a team that has been playing really good basketball right now. So their flowers are due to the Clippers. I'll give them that. Are they good enough to come in here and cover against the Celtics at home? I don't think so. I really don't. I think they're overrated, and I think when they show up tonight, I think they're going to get exposed a little bit. So I'm not. I don't have the balls enough to bet it here. I just don't want to put my money on this game. But you could probably get some really good props out of this one. Both teams are playing well. James Harden had a big game last night, so that means just fade his ass tonight. He's probably not going to do dog shit tonight. Especially not having a big game like that yesterday. Yeah, he's probably not going to do dog shit tonight. So give me James Harden points under tonight. Um, he does play better on the road, but like I said, man, they were on the road last night. Um, the Celtics have also won as favorites on the second leg of a back-to-back in 12 straight games. But they haven't covered the spread as home favorites in their last six. So that is a big one. Um, I like Zubac here, man. I think Zubac here, you could look at his points and rebounds. Give me a little bit of Zubac. I'll buy stock into him tonight. Um, it looks like he's been doing pretty well, especially with his rebounding. His rebounding numbers are off the fucking charts. They got him at a 10.5 tonight at a minus 135, but he's got 12 or more rebounds in 4 straight games. So I mean, I really like Zubac tonight. Give me Zubac's points and rebounds here, or you can just take his rebounds. It's up to you. But I like his points and rebounds, and that's going to be my play in this one. Let's see what the bot likes. Yes, let's fucking go. First time that's happened. James Harden points to go under is its favorite play in this game. So James Harden points to go under at a minus 110. He's at 22 and a half. He's only projected to get 19. I don't even think he gets that. Um, this has hit in 7 of the last 10 games. For the over, it go figure. It likes I love that play right there, Oliver. I love that one. PRA under 37 and a half. Fucking right. I like that one a lot, bro. Um so it does like James Harden over for steals, but it's at a minus 175. He's projected to get 2 steals tonight. Uh, and it's at a point 0.5, but it's a minus 175. It also likes Zubac's blocks. You can get Zubac for a block at a minus 154. He's projected to get 2 tonight, and it's hit in 9 of the last 10 games. So has Zubac's rebounds over 10.5. He's projected to get 11 tonight. Um, and this has hit in 9 of his last 10 games as well. So we were really on point with this game when it came to the player props. And I love Oliver's player prop right there with Harding under 37 and a half. I think that's a gem. All right. Let's keep it moving, man. Let's see what else we got. We got we got the Mavericks taking on the shitty ass Hawks. Let's go. Y'all already know where this is, man. Whoa, hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the fucking phone. I have not been paying too much attention to basketball, so what is going on here? Oh, Luka's still out. What happened to Luka, by the way? Ankle? What was it? What happened to Luka? Someone put it in the comments for me. I can't remember what happened to Luka. But that's obviously it. Luka's not playing. So that's obviously it. You got bro. This might be my play of the week. I'm not even gonna hold man, Oliver, fuck out of here. You're about to get booted. You're about to get booted, bro. Right now. About to boot you out this bitch. I don't even know how. That is disrespectful as fuck. I'm not even putting that comment up. Man, I love the Mavericks here. Fuck what you're talking about. I love the Mavericks here. Huge Hawks, nothing. His Hawks team is ass, bro. Complete dog water. Fuck that, bro. Mavericks outright. But you're from Texas. The fuck? Ain't Mavericks your team? And you're talking about huge Hawks? Bro, Mavericks, they could be without Luca, man. The Hawks are still. I mean, I don't know who's missing on the Hawks. But either way, bro, what makes you think the fucking Hawks are going to win this game, Oliver? It makes no sense, dude. The Mavericks, they're. I get they're playing on no rest, right? I get that. I get they played in overtime, but bro, I still would rather take a no Luca Mavericks team over the Hawks, who haven't been able to get any kind of momentum or anything going this year. These are the these this is the number one team on our list to fade this year, man. And here they are playing the Mavericks, and we're getting them at a super good price, man. Okay, so you're going to take Trey Young over Irving because that's basically what you got going on here. That's basically what you're saying. I think Irving balls the fuck out tonight. I think Irving balls out tonight. I really do. I mean, let's see what they've done on a back to back on the road. Mavericks. They won their last three games as underdogs on the road on a back to back. The Hawks have lost seven of their last eight games against Western Conference opponents that held a winning record. The Mavericks have covered the spread in their last eight road games on the second leg of a back to back against the Eastern Conference. The Hawks have not covered the spread in eight of their last games after a road loss. I don't see it, Oliver. I don't see it, bro. Hawks are looking for the third straight loss after getting dominated by the fucking Bulls. Mavs just got their loss out of the way. They were on what, a 4-game win streak. They just took the loss to the Heat. I can't see them stringing it together, man. Kyrie shot super well. I mean, he put up 27 points, 6 assists. Even PJ Washington got in on the action. Yeah, man. I don't see it, Oliver. I don't see it, bro. So let me see here. So remember, Trey Young was supposed to be a Maverick, and they picked Luca. It's always a playoff game for Trey. Luca, remember, Luca dropped 70 on these boys in Atlanta last year. I mean, you make points, bro. You make points, but I don't know, man. I I'm not doing it, bro. I'm sticking to my guns on this one, man. Big Mavericks here. Big fucking Mavericks. I would like to know. I would definitely like to know where the money. I mean, honestly, it don't make too much sense here because look, man. the money is coming in on the Hawks. I mean, the line is I don't know if the money is coming in on the Hawks. In my experience, I would say that the public is on the Mavericks here, and the line is moving in favor of the Hawks. So that is normally a red flag. But no, Luca is the huge thing here. No, the regular public would not be, because the regular public don't, and they just got beat, right? Or they just got beat by the Heat. So honestly, Oliver, in this situation, I think it might be opposite, bro. I think that the public would be on the Hawks here. The public don't buy bad news. We are supposed to buy bad news. So you got the Mavericks coming off of a loss on a back to back, right? They're an underdog against the Hawks. There's no fucking Luca. I mean, we're just buying. I'm buying all the bad news, man. I'm buying it all. Give it to me, man. Matter of fact, I need a fucking truck. I need a flatbed because we're buying it all. Give me the Mavericks, man. Plus 120 outright. Keep the fucking points. Fading the Hawks in Atlanta. Fuck them. All right. Let's see what they got in this game. I know Oliver likes Trey. Fuck Trey. Jalen Johnson. Step on up. My boys points over 18 and a half at a minus 110. Yep. So Jalen Johnson here, he's projected to get 21 points tonight. It's hitting 7 of the last 3 games. Good old Daniel Gafford, his points over 9.5. My man is projected to get 13. This line is hit in 10 straight games. So Daniel Gafford over 9.5 points at a minus 125. He's projected to get 13. Like I said, this line has hit in 10 straight games. Also, it likes Daniel Gafford's points and rebounds. The over 17.5 is at plus 100. He's projected to get 21 points and rebounds tonight. This line has hit in 8 of the last 10 games. Jalen Johnson's points, Daniel Gafford's points and rebounds. All right, let's keep it moving. Hawks by 10. Get out of here. All right, we got the Trailblazers playing the Grizzlies. We got the Blazers playing the Grizzlies. All right. I do like this Blazers team. I'm not gonna lie. This Blazers team, man, they show up when you least expect it, man. That's for damn sure, this Trailblazers team. So we got the Trailblazers coming in at a really big road underdog here, 10.5. You got the Grizzlies laying 10.5. You got a total of 232. Slightly favored to the under here. I mean, as much as I like the Trailblazers here getting double digits, I don't know if I'm going to be able to fade them in this spot. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be able to back them in this spot. The Grizzlies, man, they are just kind of floating along. They do have, some injuries going on. But the one thing about the Grizzlies, man, is they are covering right now. They really are. They're covering spreads, man. They have covered in 8 of their last 9 games. Trailblazers, I told y'all, this team has been way better than I expected. Over the last few weeks, they have really been stepping up in spots. But they're also playing a Grizzlies team that's already whooped the shit out of them. And this wasn't too long ago. I mean, the Grizzlies beat them at home 134 to 89. Like, bro, it was a complete massacre. So, yes, you do have the revenge factor here, but now you're playing the Grizzlies in Memphis. They are covering really well right now. This is not a home team that we step in front of. I don't see much changing in the last 2 weeks. You know what I mean? So give me the minus. The line opened up at an 8.5, so the line has really gotten away from us. It's at a 10.5 now. So be careful because at the same time you got to remember this Blazers team has been playing really good in their step up spots. So and this is a lot of points, but it, this is probably one of the harder games on the board, to be honest with you. It looks like an easy call with the Grizzlies here, especially if Ja's supposed to come back. But we know that's not always the case. I mean, I kind of agree with Oliver here. Be careful. I mean, I don't necessarily agree. I still think the Grizzlies could cover, but this is one of the harder games on the board for sure for me. Personally, for me, it's one of the harder games on the board just because I like this Trailblazers team a lot. They've made us good money over the past, past couple months. It likes Simmons rebounds to go under Jackson. Rebounds under 2.5 here at a plus 115. He's only projected to get 1.8. It's hit in 7 of the last 10 games. Also, if Ja Morant plays, it likes his points and assists to go over 25.5 at a minus 115. He's projected to get 28 tonight. This line has hit in 6 of the last 8 games. So that's the over and under prop for this game. All right, let's keep it moving, man. We got the Knicks playing the Nuggets. Nuggets are at home laying 4 points against the New York Knicks. Knicks are at a they're on the road here, obviously, at a plus 145. Nuggets minus 175. We got a total of 232. I don't know what's up with the Nuggets getting disrespected this year, but I'm getting real fucking tired of it, bro. It makes absolutely zero sense to me why this Nuggets team keeps getting disrespected. Um, we're still talking about the fucking Denver Nuggets, right? Like, is there what's different about this team? I mean, I just don't really understand. They're still beating the fuck out of people. Like New York Knicks, man. I mean, it just lost to the Jazz. Like, what the fuck, man? Denver has won 7 of their last 10 games. Jokic continues to be the MVP. I don't care what no one says, bro. Like, I don't care what no one says, bro. I mean, we just seen Westbrook have the best game I have ever seen Russell Westbrook have. Ever. And now you're at home. Nuggets are at home. And we're only laying 4 points against the Knicks. Why do they keep getting disrespected, bro? That is something we do not do. You do not fade the fucking Nuggets at home, bro. You don't do it. This number is ridiculous, man. Nuggets win this game by 12 tonight. Swear to God, they're going to shit all over the Knicks. They play their best at home. They are the best home. They have the best home court advantage than any other team in the NBA. And you can't even argue that with me. Uh, you're going to need to give me double digits here in order for me to even consider the Knicks in this spot. Like, it is just ridiculous. You just lost to the fucking Jazz as a 9 point favorite. And now you're only a slight dog against the Nuggets? I mean, it makes no sense to me, bro. None. And on top of it, the Nuggets dominate. They dominate the Eastern Conference. I can't tell you the last time I seen the Nuggets lose to the Eastern Conference. I can't tell you. Like, it makes no sense, man. Knicks have lost their last 11 games at Ball Arena after a loss. Nuggets have covered the spread in 5 of their last 6 games against the Knicks that held a winning record. The Knicks have failed to cover the spread in 4 of their last 5 road games against the West. Man, I am all over the Nuggets here, bro. I am all over it. Yeah, there is nothing. There is nothing making me think. Yeah, bro. Like, where do they get this number from? Yeah, I don't know. Knicks were looking ahead to who? I thought Westbrook just snapped. I thought he just put up like fucking. I thought he just played. Who the fuck did he just? I thought he just snapped. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it was someone else. But I thought Westbrook just snapped, bro. Maybe it was someone else I was thinking about, Oliver. You said the Knicks were looking ahead to this game. Is that what you're saying? Because they lost to the Jazz. So you're telling me. So here we are again. So you're telling me that you are on the Knicks here. That's what you're telling me then. Bro, there's no fucking way, bro. There's no way. How many times do I got to come on here and do this? How many times do I got to come on here and tell you guys to stop fading the fucking Nuggets at home? How many times? Anytime I've come on here so far this year in the NBA and told y'all, please don't fade the Nuggets at home, they have yet to let us down. Man, whatever. You know what I meant, Oliver. You know what I meant, bro. No, and Russell Westbrook ain't, man. I'm not even gonna get into that conversation with you. I don't look at Russell Westbrook that way. I really don't, bro. All right. We got the Nets and the Warriors. We got the Nets and the Warriors. All right. We only got a couple more games and then we're gonna get out of here. Bro, I hate the NBA. I really do. This shit gets me so pissed off, bro. The NBA gets me so fucking heated, man. Like, this is why I can't talk the NBA with people. I can't, because it pisses me off so bad. I just really do not like it. Honestly, I'm starting to dislike the NFL a lot more than the NBA. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. And it has nothing to do with betting. On God, it has nothing to do with betting. It's just the product in general. But the NFL is really, really starting to take the cake, man. All right. We got the Warriors taking on the Brooklyn Nets. I've been talking so highly about this Nets team all year long, man. And I know they're not a great team, but we look at it as a at least me, I can't say we. I look at everything through a betting perspective. Like, that's why, like, if I go and talk sports with like my uncles or, well, my other uncles, I have a couple uncles that bet, but if I go and talk sports with like any other people, right, that don't bet, I can't really talk sports with them because I look at everything through a betting perspective. And that's why I like the Nets so much because, the Nets have made us so much money this year. And here they are against the Warriors getting 13 points. Now, don't get me wrong. Warriors, man, they are one of my favorite teams in the NBA. I love everything about this team. I love watching them. I love betting with them. They're just, and they got one of my favorite players on the team besides, Joker and, SGA and Brunson. I got a lot of NBA players that I really like, but, you know, uh, Curry is definitely up there as well. But I think we take the points here, man. This does put me in a rock between a rock and a hard place here, trying to pick a side on this one. But this is just too many points, man. I mean, don't look. We know The Warriors are the better team, hands down. They are the better team. And if I'm ever willing to fade the Warriors, it might sound weird, but it's at home. I mean, it's at home. We do not fade the Warriors on the road, man. The Warriors have lost two of their last four games as a favorite. So we are starting to see some regression kick in with this Warriors team. They have not covered the spread in five of their last six games as a double digit favorite. And that's what got me is this double digit number that we are laying with the Warriors. Now, the Nets are on the end of a back to back, but they have shown us time and time again this year that they can cover on a back to back. This team is young. They are good on back to backs. They're 11-5-1 against the spread so far this year. Um, this is one of the best betting teams for us to bet in the NBA this year, without a question, is the Nets. And this is just a spot that we love to back the Nets. First of all, they're playing a monster team, right? So this is a huge step up game for the Nets. So check. I love backing the Nets in step up games. Okay. You got the one team, the Warriors, that I like to fade only at home. Check. The Warriors are not covering spreads right now. They're actually in regression mode right now. And on top of it, you're getting the Nets on a back to back as a double digit dog. Check and check. I mean, what is there not to like about the Nets here? What is there not to like about the Nets here? I'm all over it, man. I'm all over the Nets in this one. Brooklyn Nets, they might have lost to the 76ers, but they beat the Kings. They do got the Suns, it looks like, next. Um, their next couple games ain't terrible. They got the Suns, the Magic, and the Bulls up next. Um, I mean, yeah, I mean, uh, this is a good spot, man. This is a good spot to back this Nets team, man. These are the spots that we have backed the Nets all year long. So I'm gonna continue backing them. I'm gonna continue backing Cam Thomas as well. He has been an absolute savage. I mean, this guy is terrific, man. If you don't like Cam Thomas, you don't like watching basketball because this dude is awesome. He is so much fun to watch, man. All right. So I don't know. I mean, I like Cam Thomas and his points tonight. Let's see what the bot likes. If I can find it. Where the fuck is this game? Oh, here it is. Cam Thomas rebounds to go under. Is what it likes. Cam Thomas rebounds under 3.5 at a -105. He's only projected to get two tonight. This line has hit in 8 of the last 10 games. The over is Draymond Green. Yo, this bot loves Draymond, bro. Every time I look, this bot is giving out Draymond. Draymond Green over his points and assists, over 14 and a half. This line has hit in 7 of the last 3 games. He's projected to get 15 tonight. And his rebounds and assists are at a 12 and a half at a -105 for the over. He's projected to get 13. So there's nothing in this one that I really like from the bot at all. No props that I really like. All right, last game of the night, guys. We got the Thunder. We got my OKC Thunder buddies back in the Kings here. You got the Thunder laying 4 points. You got the Kings getting 4 points in this game. Looks like we have a decent total here at a 224.5. You can catch the Kings at a -185. I mean, a +154. Catch the Thunder buddies at a -185. Uh, I mean, this is another tough one for me. I mean, I don't really necessarily fade the Kings. I can't say that I fade the Kings, but I don't necessarily back them. And I've not really bet the Thunder at all this year. Um, the Thunder have just turned to a team that you know, it ain't a team I don't respect. I really love the Thunder. Like if I were to say that like I don't say I'm really a fan of any team, but if I were, I would say I'm a Thunder fan. Like there's a couple. Miami is obviously a team that I am definitely a fan of. I always want to see Miami do good. I always want to see BYU do good. I always want to see OKC do good. I always want to see the Panthers do good. You know what I mean? Don't mean I always bet them, but they're the teams that I always want to see do good. Um, but OKC has just become a team that I have trouble backing. It's not the same team that I used to know. You know, are they still really good? Fucking right, man. Are they still covering? Fucking right, they are. But it's a team that I don't necessarily know their spots. You know, I fell off of them. I fell off of betting them. I used to know when the Thunder were an underdog and not a big market team. That was the Thunder that I knew, and that was the Thunder that made me money. You know, this Thunder team, you know, they are a big spotlight team, and I am not good betting or finding these big spotlight team spots. I'm just not. You know, this team is still very profitable. 9, 6-1 against the spread. They are obviously the much better team here. They have a rest advantage on top of it all. I mean, you can honestly argue that this line is probably a bit disrespected. Like, I mean, only a 4-point underdog for the Kings here. I get the Kings are at home, but you can argue that this line is a bit disrespectful. Kings are at home. I mean, this line is screaming uh Sacramento. Um, if you were to ask me, I'm giving you all the Thunder, but be super careful with this game because this line is telling me Sacramento. You know, the line opened up at a 4.5, 5 on some books. Bet MGM had this line open up at a 5. It's now at a 4. And you know damn well the money is coming in on the Thunder. I mean, the Kings just lost to the Nets last night. They were double-digit favorites. Now you turn around and you're only a 4-point underdog to OKC. Makes absolutely zero sense. Makes absolutely zero sense. I mean, unless is there news about is SGA out or something that I don't know about? I mean, that could be a possibility. But I don't know, man. All right, let's move to Monday Night Football, and I'll get you guys up out of here. All right, I mean, DraftKings, this is your world. I'm just living in it, man. I'll wait. I mean, anytime you guys are ready. This shit crazy, bro. I can't stand DraftKings, bro. Their app is so fucking bad. You would think their app would work better on a desktop, right? Nope. All right, we got the Ravens taking on the Chargers, man. You guys know where you can go and find this, man. You guys can go and find this at theoutletSV.com, where we give out articles every day for free. And I don't know. If you guys ain't reading the articles, man, I'm sorry. I mean, I really am because, bro, these articles smack crazy. They are so fucking good, man. Um, I mean, they cash all the time. I might only give you one pick in them, but if you actually read, like my bullet points, right? I give you not only game facts and trends. I give you player prop trends in there. Like you could take a lot out of them articles, man, if you guys read them. I take them very seriously. All right, like I take the articles very seriously. It takes me a while to do them. It's only me doing them. That's why I don't put out a lot of content. It is very hard for me to write them articles and for me to do a lot of them because each article is depending on the sport. is a little over a half hour each article. So I can only cover, two, maybe three articles a day because it takes up so much time. I just don't have the content creators to push content like that. So the articles I do put out, guys, I take serious because I only have a few to put out. So I do take them very seriously and they cash on a high clip, man. So if you guys are not checking out the Outlet SV every day, man, just go check it out. Uh, I give a lot of free stuff on that website. All right, so we got the Ravens laying 2.5 points against the Chargers, man. Go Bolts. Getting 2.5 points here. You got a total of 51. Slightly favored to the under in this one at a minus 112. Got the Ravens at a minus 155 on the money line here on the road. LA is a dog at a plus 130. Super, super tough game, man. Um, you know, everything in me wants to back the Ravens. I think this is a bold spot. I truly do. I think we back both. I mean, I think we back the Chargers here. They look. Baltimore is the more talented team, right? They have the more talented roster. They are the better team. Um, but I don't think they're playing their best ball right now, And I know that's due to change because, if you look at the AFC, I mean, there's not too many other teams that you'll point out other than Baltimore, real in my opinion. Like they're just one of the top teams. They're just fucking good. So we know they're not gonna it's not going to be too much longer, before they start kicking up again. But the Chargers, man, they get disrespected a lot, and I think they're actually not a terrible team. Like if you look, man, like if you actually look at what they've been doing, they're not that bad of a team this year. I mean, they're 7-3. Baltimore's only 7-4. I mean, they're not that bad, guys. And I think it's like time that we really start considering, like, yo, fucking, Chargers are here, bro. Like, they're going for their fourth straight. Like, Chargers are here. All right. And that's all I'm saying. I think the Chargers are a live dog in this one, man. I think this is their game to send a statement to everybody and let them know, bitch, we're here. So I mean, they won their last four games. They have covered the spread in their last four games. The Ravens have failed to cover the spread in four of their last five games played in November as a road favorite against the AFC. God, that was a long one. But the Ravens have lost four of their last five games in November as a road favorite against the AFC. So we're stretching there. We are stretching there, trying to find ways to fade the Ravens here with them trends. But nonetheless, I do feel like the Chargers have been getting a lot of disrespect. I do like this team a lot, and I think it's time that people start to, kind of at least acknowledge them a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and acknowledge Herbert and them tonight, and we'll see what they can do. Um, I don't know if they're going to be able to get Dobbins going tonight. I'm curious to see how they do against this run defense, that the Ravens have. Because we know the Ravens are deadly when it comes to running the ball. But I'm interested to see how J.K. Dobbins does tonight. Because if if the Chargers can answer right with some run with some offense with their run with Dobbins back, I think the Chargers are going to have a great chance at winning this game. I mean, I think the Chargers defense as a whole has looked good. I mean, they pressured the shit out of some quarterbacks, bro. This team gets a lot of sacks, man. This Chargers team gets a lot of sacks. So I think maybe we could start looking at least Lamar's run attempts, right? Um because we know Lamar can use his legs, and I'm pretty sure he's going to tonight. I think he's going to be pressured in the pocket like a mofo. So I think you guys should maybe look there. Maybe Lamar Jackson's run attempts in this one. Um, I think I don't know what to think, man. I do want to back Dobbins bad. I just don't know if I can. I just don't know if I can. I do want. I mean, we know Dobbins has scored 2 touchdowns in what, 2 of the last 4, 2 of the last 3 games. So, I mean, Dobbins is probably going to find the end zone. I don't know where he's priced at. Probably something ridiculous, but Dobbins is going to score tonight. He's at a -130. That's not terrible. J.K. Dobbins -130 for an anytime touchdown. Not my cup of tea, right? But I'm just saying, if you want a good straight bet, I mean, J.K. Dobbins anytime touchdown -130. Fuck it, let's throw the 2 in there too. +450. Give me it. J.K. Dobbins +450, 2+ touchdowns. Put it on him. I do like what I've been seeing from Disley over there. You could probably look at Disley for for probably, I don't want to necessarily say a touchdown, but I do like the price at a +245. I do like that. Um, let's go to the bot real quick, and then I'll get you guys up out of here. I'm on the Chargers tonight. Honestly, I think it would not surprise me if the Chargers won this game outright at all. It would not surprise me. So I am going to take the 3.5 points here with the Chargers. I think they get it done. Um, looks like uh wow, that is extremely weird. Um, okay, so the bot, its favorite touchdown scorer tonight. I think you guys are going to probably be like, who? It likes Vital. Kamani Vital for an anytime touchdown tonight. Kai Manny Vital. Anytime touchdown tonight. That's its favorite touchdown scorer for Jackson. Dude's not even listed. Like, dude's not even listed, bro. Yes, he is. Here he is. He's on the Chargers. He's a 2,200. Oh, is this a defensive player? Who the fuck is this? Someone help me real quick. Who the fuck is Kamani Vital? And why the fuck does Jackson like him tonight for a touchdown? I'm gonna have to ask him, bro. After this, I'm gonna ask him, because you can literally talk to the bot. Like I said, it's like Siri or like Google Gemini. I could literally be like, Jackson, why do you like Kamani Vital? And it would give me the reason why. That's what I'm saying, Marcus. I don't know who the fuck that is, bro. But I'm telling you right now, that is the bot's favorite touchdown scorer tonight at +2,200. Kamani Vital on the Chargers. I'm just putting out what I'm reading. All right. I'm just putting out what I'm reading. That is its favorite touchdown scorer. All right. Don't ask me why. I'll ask the bot after this, and I'll put the answer in my Discord. All right. So if you're in my Discord, you will get the answer on why the bot likes that fucking uh why it likes that name. I know that's weird, Marcus. I have no idea, bro. I really don't, but I'm just reading what it puts out, man. All right, so let's go back off of touchdowns and let's look at the other props and see what it likes. Cuz that is a bit wild. Is a bit wild, man. All right. It likes Derrick Henry receiving yards. Derrick Henry receiving yards over 3.5 at a -115. He's projected to get 8 tonight. This line has hit in 7 of the last 3 games. Uh, it also likes Gus Edwards rushing yards over 24.5. He's projected to get 35 tonight. Also, J.K. Dobbins rushing yards over 47.5. He's projected to get two. I mean, he's a two. Yeah, right. He's projected to get 67 tonight. So that's its three overs. Derrick Henry receiving yards over. Gus Edwards rushing yards over. J.K. Dobbins rushing yards over. All three of those have hit in 7 of the last 10 games. Its favorite underplay is Justin Herbert's rushing yards under 20 and a half. This is the best median I've seen all day. He's only projected to get 8 tonight. All right, hopefully y'all can hear me, bro. I'm trying to turn on my thing on my tablet. I don't even know if y'all are still in here. If you are, we're going to end the show. My phone died, so I had to hop on my tablet real quick. It looks like everything's still good though. Oh, man, in here. I'm ending the stream. You guys know where to find me, man. Go check out my YouTube channel. I'm the dog of the day. You guys already know what it is, but just go show the support. Sign up for VIP, bro. It's $10. Man, this ain't gonna last forever. Get my VIP, join the Discord. Appreciate everyone that showed up today, man. And good luck with all your bets. I appreciate all y'all. Let's make tonight a winning one. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for another play.